to the Deliverance Network. Thank you for joining us yet again. I'm going to be sharing another word received at adoration. October the 24th, 2023 is the date of the message. Again, from our Lord Jesus, shared for your discernment. As I've always said, private revelation is for you to discern and to discern carefully, especially given the signs of the times and the increase in violence we're witnessing, of course, in the Middle East. So I'm sharing this word without further ado. Take it to your pastors, your preachers, your priests, and your spiritual directors, and share with your friends far and wide, for the words that are coming are urgent and serious for our hour and meant to be discerned carefully, not just dismissed. And this time he had to say, "Shallow faith is the reason for many unanswered prayers. My virtue of faith must be tilled in order to harvest results when praying. The gift of faith blesses souls with many advantages, wherein copious graces flow out to the world. The gift that I impart is one that helps soften hearts throughout the world. When a soul trusts me fervently, then I dispatch graces in abundance. My term then illustrates that trust precedes providence. Certain is my provision when a soul gives me his trust. My plan for each person is that they unite their will to my will. Every person has been given abundant grace, but many do not avail themselves of graces that are given. You prayed most fervently recently for an end to the conflict in Israel, and I'm going to pause here and say that I believe many across the world are praying for an end to this terrible conflict. We've already had difficulties seeing the war in Ukraine and so many other difficulties throughout the world, and it seems to be increasing and not decreasing, so keep up your prayers. And he says, you prayed most fervently recently for an end to the conflict in Israel and asked that I deliver my children from Satan. The prayer that you made is being answered swiftly, for you always pray in accordance with my will. The power that comes from your faith is monumental, darling daughter. The immense power yields miracles throughout the universe. Glory spills from your lips whenever you are praying. Be like this every time you are praying, children. My gift of faith is a most powerful weapon in your arsenal. Use the great gift I give to help others. Go now, beautiful daughter. Film this message tomorrow, which does happen to be today. We're filming, of course, October the 25th. Film this message tomorrow and impart this very important truth to my people. Go. Close now this message, Jesus. And I wanted to share that many have spoken about prayer and the fact that sometimes you pray and nothing seems to be happening. That we don't really understand the power of prayer because we don't see physical results, sometimes immediately, sometimes we do. But I really liken it to the hidden effect that happens in a ripple effect throughout the world. I've mentioned this before. I've done a lot of studying on quantum physics, quantum theory, the power of prayer, especially the work of David Bohm and his book, Thought as a Process, I believe is the title, don't quote me. And I really think that we need to delve into the study of science and where science meets faith, because the two ends do meet, it's just we don't understand what is in the middle. But I ask you to take seriously this word that the Lord is calling you to pray, pray, pray. We are in a serious hour in the world, but I believe that our prayer can make a magnificent difference. So I encourage you to spend as much time as you can praying, praying, praying. Thank you for joining us again at the Deliverance Network. May God bless.